Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This here is Sugar Chris, and I'm going to be bringing you today another video from the collection. And this is, I know it's been a while since I did one of these, and I apologize, but to make it up to you, I'm going to be doing one of my more expensive pieces and one of my more favorites. So today I'm going to be showing you the FN FAL. Look at this baby. Now, I know a lot of people who said that this is a ugly gun. I don't know what they're thinking. I think it's a gorgeous gun. And it's one of my favorites from the Cold War era. Right, look at that. I got this piece back, when did I get this? It's been a while. It has been a while since I got this piece. I got it at a gun market. I got it down at the Kaiser Armory. I paid $1,100 for it. Bought it, went through the FFL, got everything taken care of, made sure follow proper protocols, and took it home. I ended up taking this home, took a couple of shells of Dragon's Breath and a belt for 50 cals bullets. This was early on in my collecting days. But for those who don't know what the FN FAL is, the FN stands for Fabrique Nationale, and that is FN Herstal, who makes the gun. They're a manufacturer. They're located in Belgium. FAL stands for, it's French. It stands for Fusil Automatique Liger. I don't know French, so that's all I know. I'm pretty sure Liger, I think, stands for like hunter, if I remember right, and then automatique is obviously automatic. And fusil, I think, is like rifle or something. This gun has a very long history, so I'll skip over a lot of it. And first I'll start with the specs. Obviously, this uses a full-powered rifle round, so 7.62, or like was it 308 British or 303 British? Sorry. It is known as like a battle rifle, which is obviously a rifle that uses the full-powered rifle rounds. Originally, this was in, I think, both select fire and like automatic, fully auto. But most people, most I think countries use it in like a semi-automatic fashion now. Originally, the original prototype for this, interestingly enough, did not use the, big, heavy, full-powered rifle rounds that they use. I'll show up the magazine a little bit. Look at that. It's thick. But they originally didn't have the big, heavy rounds. They used a more intermediate cartridge. The reason being was that during World War II, Nazi Germany developed the STG-44, and they used the intermediate round because their research showed that, hey, we've got like the Kar 98, the bolt action rifle with the full powered round, but our teams, our squads, aren't engaging people at those kind of ranges. They're engaging at like half the range. So why are we, giving them these full-powered rifle rounds when they don't need them? They don't need these big rounds. We can give them a more intermediate round that frees up space for the soldier to carry more bullets, but also it lessens recoil, which enables more accurate fire, especially on full auto, which most guns were going to be designed for after World War II, obviously. But that's what it was initially prototyped as. Then the American trials happened because they wanted a gun to replace the Garand. And so FN chambered it for a full powered round, put it in the trials. But even though it performed better from what I can tell, the Americans still went, no, we want the M14. It's an American gun. It's here from America. We want that. So it didn't get picked. But that's not the end of our little story here of a failed prototype that didn't meet American standards, because this thing went on to find service in, from what I can my last number I seen was over 90 countries. So this gun's seen a lot of success. And for good reason. It performed really well. It's very reliable, and it's just a well-made, solid gun. The only people I can remember seeing reports of who had issues, even any kind of issues with it, were Israel, because obviously they operate in very deserty areas and conditions, and they ended up. And while this still functioned fairly decently, for all things considered, they ended up swapping it out with the, I think, Galil, which has a lot of AK inspiration, and obviously the AK can perform under any condition. That thing can survive anything. So look at this baby. This is a glorious looking gun. I think it's gorgeous. There's your cocking handle. You get ready. You've got that. You got your carrying handle right there. You've got, let me show more there. You've got your, where is it? Oh, hold on. I can't see. I can't see myself. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's like your safety kind of thing there. Gorgeous gun. Sorry. I love this gun. I have shot it. I shot it. It's been a long time, but I have shot it. My friends I used to go shooting with, they loved this gun. They always wanted to shoot it. Much to my frustration, because I didn't want this gun shot too often, because it was one of my more precious guns. I wanted it to keep it safe, nicely pieced together, but they always wanted to shoot it. So we always ended up firing some rounds. They would shoot this gun, and I would shoot my Mosin Nagant bolt action, because I enjoyed the kick from that gun. Never hit anything, but I enjoyed it. I don't have any of the fancy attachments or anything like that for this. I do have a second magazine. By luck, I managed to find a second magazine at a flea market, of all things. It was a guy set up. He had a few bayonets for random guns. Like, I think he had one for an AK, and then one for a couple of other different random guns. And then he had a few magazines, and the FN FAL was one of them. I was like, well, that's a stroke of luck. I will take it. But no, I don't have any of that fancy stuff for this one, which is fine, because I just want the gun. I do have some fancy stuff for the my SKS, though. So that'll be a future video. But yes, I think this is still in use today, even with some militaries, as a marksman rifle. So it's a gorgeous gun. Give you one last look at it. One of these days, I'm going to take these out and shoot them, and you guys will get to see it. But anyway, this is a bit of a smaller video, but I wanted to just get it out there for everybody, just to show it off and everything. And maybe I'll do another video if this gets a lot of interest or views. Maybe I'll do another video where I maybe go into more detail about the history of it and things like that, the different variants of it, because there's a bunch. Anything ranging from LMGs to like marksmen to for different conditions, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, leave me a like or a comment or subscribe. Anything will help, and it's always appreciated. So thank y'all, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Laters.